Watch this!
Bonzo.
I foresaw this encounter.
You asked for it.
You asked for it, alright. Let's get rid of those and keep the AI because that seems important for us. I think I need more card cycle in this deck that, like, doesn't cycle cards for my opponent, right? I need to get deeper into my deck so that when I do the swap, it's a lot more effective. It seems to be one of the issues that I'm having. So I might need, like, more secrets and Arcanologist, or just, like, cantrip minions that cycle cards.
Is near. What do the cards?
Do we really need to rope out turn 1 every game? Bunch of 1-cost spells and Geist? That could work. I think I'm going to open all my Rise of Shadows packs, make a couple new decks, then climb with either Baku Hunter or Pirate Warrior to Legend. I mean, that's a smart play. I actually don't mind the idea of Geist and a bunch of, like, 1-mana spells, but then we're, like, all in on drawing Geist, and that has its own problems. Because what if, like, even if we run double Geist, what if they're both bottom deck, and then we just have a bunch of garbage 1-cost spells for a while?
What do the cards say?
I can't see your hand, so I can't tell you what these cards say. Given that you're a big priest, though, I'm assuming none of them say play me this turn, so that seems correct. Run the 4-mana 3/3, draw the lowest cost minion. It's not terrible. I need to dump some of these cards. Scientist helps me do that. That's the perfect draw. Fits my curve, allows me to play 2 cards. You'll love to see that. We even get to play them in the wrong order because we're stupid. Not that it would have changed the play, but... Oh man. Hard countering our mill strategy. Yeah, so I just need to dump this. Gain 3 armor, then 0 armor. Feels good, man. I think anything that cycles as a card is pretty good. Barnes? Ah! I mean, that's also fine. I honestly don't need to do anything here. Maybe I'll just run this in and see what we get. Allows me to be, well, it's actually... Freeze it, gain some armor. I don't need to use a Blizzard when Blizzard gets better. It's definitely the second worst outcome the opponent could have gotten, so not the end of the world. If he's just rezzing a bunch of statues. Alright. Well, unfortunately I don't get to gain armor if I want to kill that, right? But do I want to kill that? If I kill it, then it's in his res pool, right? And then I'm taking 8 instead of 5. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit a flame strike and then throw out a whoopsie and pretend like we did that on accident. Also, if he just wants to, like, play an 8-drop, like maybe a Ragnaros, the Fire Lord, he's not going to be able to heal it, and then we get to ping it. So I think it's a flame strike and a whoopsie.
Whoops.
Got him. Also, the Death Knight cards actually just fill his hand so we can do an early swap, right? We're way ahead in fatigue. We have the tools to deal with a lot of the board states. Okay. Seems like a weird play still, but it's fine. What if we just go for the permanent swap game plan? What does that look like? It probably looks like us drawing cards this turn. So Frost Nova, like Coldlight Oracle, Doomsayer. He can steal our Tog. Yeah, it's true. I don't really want to kill this, but I'm going to. And I'm going to overdraw the opponent 1 card here. And then he loses the game on the spot.
My hand is full.
Resurrect is okay. Still need to hit that Tog, but we need to hit it by like we need to hit it on turn 10, and then we can go research Project Tog. Hope there's no death grip. I mean, if he wants the Tog, he can have it. Let's do it this way. I don't mind giving him the Excavated Evil. Especially if we're doing a permanent deck swap that allows me to maintain a fatigue lead. The one thing I don't like about the Doomsayer turn is that like that's a useful card if he's going to be resurrecting minions later, and I don't necessarily have a great way of dealing with those. Although, you know, Priest removal is pretty good against Priest. There's also 1, 2, 3, 5. There's 5 other minions that aren't Togwaggle in our deck. Yeah. Okay. So that's gonna continue to, there we go, we did it, okay. Am I just doing this? What do I have left? I have an ice block, but that's not relevant. I think we just do it.
I wonder.
The only thing that really concerns me is like the minions just being in his hand right now. But I'm pretty far away from comboing out, so I think I'm just going to do it.
My hand is full.
My deck.
My hand is full.
Oh. Oh, this deck is amazing. What card do I want to get rid of here? Maybe something from his deck. I'll just overdraw, it's fine. I probably shouldn't have even drawn that card, to be honest. I just want to stay far enough ahead in fatigue. But we can bring the Toggy boy back. Or we can just like do Thaurissan Molten Reflection. There's at most one spell. Oh, that's not a thing you want to do.
It was your destiny.
It was my destiny.
Your soul shall be mine.
You asked for it.
We need to add an end of turn sprint effect to this deck. Yeah, the problem is that like if we get stuck with a Lunith on equipped, we're just gonna die. Okay, and Blingtron would fix that problem, but feels genius, man. I don't know about that, but the deck as is obviously isn't very genius. Let's cycle a card. Ooh, Acolyte of Pain. Okay. I need to think about timing for that. I might just play the Bloodmage first, because I want to make sure I get, you know, multiple pings on that. Actually, if he coins a Hellfire, am I really that upset? Probably not. This gives me the opportunity to play Thalnos ping next turn. Like, this is a really terrible coin Hellfire. Yeah. Beautiful. That's immediate draw, so I'm gonna take that instead. Go ahead and ping that. I could have overdrawn him, but it's just not that important here. When, if he is Mechathune, I can just kind of burn him down with the overdraws. Okay. I like that there's no sack pact here. I'm gonna ping this, probably play a Frost Nova, just to prevent the overdraw from happening. And to push a little bit of face damage. I don't want the extra spell damage, so I'm going to play the Thalnos second, but I'm going to play Cone of Cold, go face, and play the Thalnos behind it. I might actually bump one of those in. I don't think silence is a consideration. Do I want the no, the damage is always going, or the draw is always going to be there. I might as well get rid of one card from hand. Actually, maybe I don't want to play the Thalnos because yeah. The alternative though is that I play the Doomsayer. That seems kind of garbage. I could also play the Ice Block. Ice Block Frost Nova. Frost Nova gets better though. I think it's just like this. And we go to 7 anyway. I don't know where I was miscounting that draw. If he has a Mistress, he has a pretty good Defile into this, but we have Nova Doom, we have Blizzard Doom. I think we're doing okay here. Okay.
Bring the pain.
Let's draw some more of our research project D cards. I don't want this on the board when I play the Artificer Blizzard, or it's going to pop these. So let me break that.
Reality woven.
Critically, that like ruins the
Job's done.
that ruins the sack packs, right? Like if he doesn't already have them in hand, he can't play them. So healing is less of a concern. It's more that he can't like break the.
Trust me.
He can't break these into a Mal'Ganis. That's my bigger concern right now.
Oh, if you're sure.
I don't want to play the Doomsayer, but I do want to play the Frost Nova.
Job's done.
There hasn't been an Emperor yet, so that's important to note. What is the voice line intro to your YouTube videos? It's Gnomish Experimenter, the thing that turns things into a chicken. I need to ping this,
Let the pain speak to me.
or at least play it.
I'll show them.
I think I'm just playing these two. I need to empty my hand so that I can prepare to double research project into Coldlight. He's got to tap this turn, right? That's a Doomsayer. No? Okay, that's perfect. You'll love to see that. Do I have enough damage here? We do have enough to prevent the opponent from like playing the Blood Bloom, right? There's also board space issues. I think this is enough, right? We're very likely to draw into it. Wait, actually, do we need to go this turn? It's only...
I wonder.
I need to be able to do 20 damage. I don't think it's enough. And he can't tap. I could also just play a Tempo Tog. That'll slow him down for a turn. It guarantees that he can't get... Yeah, I think this is the play. So I know he has the... So he has to play the 5-mana spell, then he has to tap. So this... Oh, that helped me. Yeah, now we just win. Right? Yeah, I think we have enough in hand. Or in deck, rather.
My hand is
Yeah, with the ping, it's exactly enough.
Job's done.
The deck works. I mean, the opponent did help us out a little bit by playing the Coldlight Oracle,